not. So, I've never tried curry. And it has been a joke between me and my best friend that curry is the worst thing in the world. And I said, if I make curry, it's going to be delicious. So now it's game on. So I've never had curry before. The first thing I had to do is Google, what is curry? So basically, from what I have discovered, it's a curry, different countries, different regions, everybody has their own, just based on where you're at. So I'm going to make my curry the way I feel that I should make it. And I took notes on what curry involves. I'm not following a recipe. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make rice. So when you make rice, follow the package instructions. It's pretty clear cut how to make it. With me though, I'm going to use my rice cooker, and I'm actually using basmati, which a friend recommended to me, and I forget what her reasons are, but they were. So basically, what curry is it's a blend of spices cooked a certain way. This is actually really cool. It has a little sticky on it, so I can just roll it back up. Nice. That is actually quite genius. So, I don't want that there. So let me go ahead and open this. Now, when you use rice, follow the instructions on the packet. Unless you have a rice cooker, follow those instructions.
I'm a potato.
Excuse me, it's made for what you're doing. So, that being said, I'm just going to do 1 1/3 cups rice to 2 cups water. As soon as did I not open it? I guess I didn't open it. And I've already oiled my board. That's why I'm kind of doing my rice over here. I'll do it over here so you guys can see how I do. I forgot to grab my wok. So I'm really unprepared and I'm really disoriented. Which I actually grabbed my rice from another source. So this is a really nice package of rice. So I'm going to go ahead. Hey guys. And yeah, this cup. Oops. Excuse. Go ahead and, like I said, 1 1/3 cups of rice. 1. And I'm not going to season my rice tonight because I'm going to use the curry to do that. So that's 3 and 4. There we go. So I'm going to actually use that. Okay, now I'm going to put the water in with my rice. Give me 1 second. Let me put this away. So 1 1/3 cups of rice, 2 cups water. Now I'm going to actually plug this in and I'm going to cook it off screen. The reason is I'm going to need as much room as I can tonight. So let me go ahead and plug this in, get this cooking. And then I will grab my wok. Okay. So I have my wok here, which I love my wok, and I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and put some, whoa, sorry about that. Which nobody's watching over here on Meet Me, so I don't even know why I have it up. Sorry for y'all's loss. So there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put some oil in this and heat the oil up just a smidge. I don't want it hot, hot, hot. And if you remember, I had to jerry-rig my olive oil, so I only have that little hole. Oh, hey, there's people talking. Okay, curry is not the right to use a fat man like that. I'm coming to your place for dinner sometime. I love curry powder. It's an Indian spice mixture. Oh, I'll fix that. Okay, one thing. curry powder is a blend, and I don't like using blends unless my daughter did not do a good time cleaning this. Oopsies. It's all right. It is okay, because I looked at the bottom. The bottom's clean. It's just the sides aren't. Just a little bit of a onion. That should be okay. And my rice cooker is already going. I have a short, if you notice the flickering, you're not having a seizure. And I say it and starts. So the first thing I'm going to do, curry powder is actually a blend, and where I don't know what I'm doing, I don't want a spice company deciding my blend for me. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to make my own curry powder here in a bit. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 4 cloves of garlic, turmeric, yellow spice, curry. I did a lot of research before I came up with this. So first thing I'm going to do with my cloves, cut the little tips off because I don't like the tips. Actually, I don't want that one. I'll go ahead with this one. And I'm just going to throw the full cloves in my wok. Okay. If you guys are liking the video so far and you're not subscribed yet, please, 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 please slam that subscribe button. Definitely helps YouTube to distribute my videos to other people. And it helps my channel grow. It looks like I have 10 more days to complete my 500 subscriber challenge. And if I don't get 120 subscribers in 10 days, I am not dyeing my hair pink. I am doing chicken with this. I haven't pulled the chicken out yet. First thing I want to do is I want to saute these veggies. And I'm going to get on that as soon as I get that in. I already have 4 cloves of garlic. And I'm going to go ahead with my onion. Now, that was weird. Might be some marker dirt. Woo! Of course, I love how Meet Me is watching my ceiling. Which there's no one over there. If nobody comes to play, I'm going to just turn that off here in a sec. Their loss, not mine. So, anyway, I got my onion. Can you see what I'm doing? You can see what I'm doing. Awesome. So, I got my onion, my garlic in my wok, which I got that going. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dice this onion. It's always one while I'm live. It's like, what should you be doing at this moment? Okay, so got my onion dicing. And if you really like what I do, guys, I have my Cashapp and PayPal also in the description. Definitely going to be needing school supplies soon. So, you know what? It makes a difference. It really, really does. Yeah. Can you see me? No. There we go. So there's definitely that. I am still saving up for a laptop. And I actually figured out Cashapp today. So it is working. My PayPal still works. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about leftovers. You want to come try. I am going to start dispensing leftovers. It is going to be a $10 donation, either to Cashapp or to PayPal, just so I can cover the cost of travel, obviously, and to-go materials, as well as build up for my laptop and school supplies. Now, I also have some pickled ginger, because ginger goes in here. And this is mostly just sushi ginger. I'm going to add just a couple strips, not a lot. Just saute that in. Because I don't want to get a lot of ginger in there. So, some of that, give it a stir real quick, and then I'm going to put a pepper in here also. That smells really good. Oh my gosh. And I don't usually cook with ginger, so I was really excited to pick that up. So next I have a pepper. Now the pepper wasn't really listed as curry ingredients when I was researching, but this is my curry. I'm going to do it how I want. So I'm going to add this red pepper, which I think will be delicious. Cutting out the rind. And what I'm going to be doing, the reason why I'm not totally worried about how I'm doing this, I do want to cut it as small as I can, is I'm actually going to be blending this. So that and this pepper is starting to wrinkle slightly. So still fresh, still smells delicious. I'll pop a piece in my mouth here in a minute, and I'm sure it will taste delicious. And remember, be careful with knives. Don't go outside your level of comfort. Pepper is always fun to cut because it like bites you. Can you see? You can see? Okay. So got that, got that, got that, got that. There we go. All right. So this one I'm actually going to cut this way. Yeah, that's a little better. Just sometimes with the pepper, you just got to kind of pick your battle. Which way do you want to battle it? So like I said, I'm going to pop a piece in. I guess I'll take both pieces. So fresh, so delicious. Go ahead and pop that in too. Give that a stir. And let that just saute for a while. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start mixing my spices together, make a little nice spice bowl. And like I said, there's different types of... Is that hot? No, it's not. Turn this up some. I actually have it on 6 right now. So while I got that going, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to mix some spices. And I'm going to make my own curry powder. Now, it's not exactly orthodox, but I'm going to put in some lemon pepper. That's going to be kind of my base, what I use the most of. So put that in. And then I'm going to put in some cloves. Give this a stir. When you hear it sizzle, it means it's stir time. All right. Some cloves. Now this is really weird for me because I've never imagined mixing cumin and cinnamon. So I'm going to add a little bit of cumin to that. Some turmeric. Which, when I was looking at this, it's kind of like, except the cinnamon, this is almost my fried chicken. So I'm going to add some cinnamon. And, oh, you can't see what I'm doing over here. I have a nice little spice mix going. I'm sorry, guys. My quest for the perfect angle. Turn it down a little so you can hear me. Okay, and you can see this. This is getting really nice and sauteed. And then mustard. Now, once again, I'm going to go unorthodox. I could not find paprika on any of the lists, but I think this is going to definitely need paprika. So I'm going to add some paprika to this. Just a little. So, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm adding some paprika. So that's where my spices are right now. That smells spicy. So I got that going. So this is getting really nice and sauteed. The onions are translucent. The peppers are adding a little color, which I like. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add some broth. And remember, when you do broth, I like to make my own. So I'm using broth base that I'm going to water down. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open a can of tomatoes and put the tomatoes in with this. I actually have some cilantro here, which I'm not going to use for later, so I can move that aside. Pick this up, you stay. There we go. You're looking at a cord. You know what? 15 minutes, no viewers. You're not worth the bandwidth. All right. Yeah, I love how I have somebody who's already messaged me, how's the curry turning out while I'm mid-curry. So, I'm going to drain off these tomatoes. Now, this is tomatoes with chilies, which I think is going to give it a nice little kick. I'm going to go ahead and add that. Stir that in. Okay. Next is the chicken broth. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually using garlic base, which is why I only threw in 4 cloves and not more, is I'm going to throw in a nice heaping bit of the base. And like I said about when you use broth base, you can have it as strong or weak as you want, which is why I absolutely love it. And then I'm going to take the leftover can, 10 ounces of diced tomatoes, and I'm going to throw that in here. And I'm just going to, give it, crap. Nice. Give it a stir so that stuff can dissolve, and then I have another little trick we're going to do. I'm just going to keep this up till it's boiling. Okay, turn it up on high, wait for it to boil. Then while I have that on high, I'm actually going to pull out my can opener and I'm going to mix it with my blender. Which, my seasonings look a little weak, so I'm actually going to add some more lemon chicken pepper, or lemon pepper, I should say, to this spice mixture. Because like I said, that's going to be my primary spice. I think with that and the paprika, it's going to be delicious. So I got that going. That's going nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the really chunky parts and I'm going to start blending them. And then I have a bowl over here. And then I have a strainer thingy. I don't know the exact word for it. This is what I'm going to use for my chunks. Ooh. Okay. That should be good for the first time around. Go ahead and blend that. Okay, turn it over. Now what I like about my spinner is you can shake it and do whatever. That looks well blended. I'm going to go ahead and, whoo, that's hot. And stuck. Hold on. Crap. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? Why waste this bowl? I'm going to actually dump this back in my wok. Because why not? That actually looks like curry sauce, so I'm very pleased with it. So grab some more of these chunks, which is my onion, my garlic, my pepper, the tomatoes. Okay, this looks like the rest of my little chunks that I have in here. Yep, so I'm just gonna scoop some of this down. If it pops up later, like, hey, what's up? We're gonna be like, hey, what's up? You know? So there we go. That is actually not pretty. I don't think that looks pretty at all. It looks like red slop. So anyway, let's go ahead and finish blending this. Come on, blend, 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 blend. Woo! Got that going. That looks well blended. Actually, is it? Yeah. Be careful because this is freaking hot because I just boiled it and put it in a plastic bin. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got it, yeah. I'm actually going to lock this in and use the bullet to open it. Hold on. Oh, that's not going to work. Woo, hot. Hold on. Fail, fail, fail. So much fail. All right. And it's making like a soda sound, like when I do it, like, oh, nice, nice. Just kind of jerkish, but okay. So I got this all up in here. I'm going to use my rubber spatula, mix that in, and whoa, hot. So, whoa, hot plastic. Okay, got that in. So I'm going to actually throw my seasonings in now, which I have set aside. And I'm going to give them a stir in, which I'm kind of disappointed because I thought this would turn out yellow, but it's actually red. But that's okay. I also threw in the red pepper, so this is actually a nice thickness to it. So I'm going to turn this on low, and I'm going to let this simmer, let the spices mingle with the veggies that I made. Use the spatula again and get all that juice down in there. Actually, I do have some onions that I forgot to mix, but that's okay. It's a happy little onion. And I just saw the text pop up, and I totally missed it, guys. Sorry. So, and then I stirred again. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this on high, and I'm going to get it to boiling, and then I'm going to let it simmer. Let's try that. Meanwhile, let me see if I can pull up what you've said. Oh, hey, look, hey! Okay, I think I accidentally, okay. Curry powder is American name for gram masala. Okay, I think I accidentally deleted your message on me. Okay, no worries. Hey, sound like a color. Yeah, it kind of does look like a color. It's definitely orange. So while I have that simmering, I'm actually quite curious. It's starting to boil now. So I'm going to turn that to low. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That's actually kind of good. I like that. But this actually had a lot of garlic base on it. That's not bad. It's very, very interesting. So, with chicken curry, you can, of course. So, I'm going to lay out my chicken. And I think you all know what I'm doing right now. One of my favorite things to do, actually. I am going to beat my meat. It tastes like chicken. It will. Now, the reason I'm beating the meat is I want it tender for one, and for two, I really want it to flavor it. So what I'm doing is I'm using the coarse side, and then I'm going to move over to fine, hammer it on home. Can never go wrong with beating your meats. So I'm going to flip this. And some more. Oh my, finally made it. Hey, you made it in time to watch me beat my meats. So I got the coarse, move over to fine. Another round of beating the meat, guys. All right, now that we have some tender loving chicken, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the chicken sauce. Let it submerge in there. Ooh, that is actually quite pretty. I think this is actually what curry is supposed to look like. It's already thick without adding the flour or milk. So I'm going to make sure it gets on in there. Submerge, submerge. Get in my sauce. And I'm going to turn this sucker up and let it cook in there while I wash the chicken off my hands. Because I do not like grossities on my hands. So, and I'm sweating already. So, off to a good start, right? I think this is actually quite perfect for what curry is supposed to be. This actually looks a lot like what I've seen pictured when I went to Googling and researching what curry is. So I'm quite proud of myself, actually. I'm going to go ahead and do some cleaning real quick while I wait for that chicken to cook. And it's cooking beautifully. So my next steps are going to be to add some milk and some flour into it. But I want to give it some time. So I got my hands washed. Oh my, I knew that was coming. Yeah, yeah, it's very hot in here. This is a very hot kitchen. For those of you who have small, it's actually 12 by 4 foot. My kitchen is no joke. It's tiny. So, oh well, we're having fun. So this is starting to boil. The chicken is turning white. I am going to go ahead and flip my chicken. There we go. There we go. Woo! Crap! Here we go. Oh my gosh, that is horrifically messy. It looks like I just had a baby. Like I just fed a vomiting baby. Oh my, George Takei. Yeah, George Takei, totally. If he was in my kitchen, the words I would have with that guy. So, woo! This is very hot. I have this boiling. I actually, out of 7, I have it on 6. Yeah. So, go ahead and basically cook the chicken in the sauce, which I'm really excited about. I think I'm just going to let the chicken stay in here until the rice is done. I think that would do nicely. I'm going to go ahead and grab some plates. Which, no, the chicken is nowhere near done. One of the reasons I tenderized it was to make it thinner so that it would be done a little quicker because I don't feel like standing in front of a hot wok cooking chicken all night. But hey, you know what? We're having fun and the rice is ready. So I'm going to actually go ahead and unplug the rice. It's not going to lose too much temperature. I also don't want it to get crusty. So this chicken is actually cooking a little better than I suspected. It's still raw, but it is cooking. And it is absorbing my sauce and spice, which is good. So I'm actually going to keep that going for a wee bit because I did see some raw spots on there. And I'm using the spatula to just push everything back down into my sauce. And I can see, like, if you can see it, I don't know if you can, some of the chicken is dancing. So it is cooking. Now, I'm curious, I kind of want to taste it, but there's also raw chicken in it, so I'm not going to do that right now. So, make sure all my plates are clean. Now, one of the questions I have is curry served in a plate or on a bowl? On a plate or in a bowl? I know that some of y'all are watching. You can't answer. So I did. The live chat does not completely disappear. You have to watch the web. Okay, there we go. Cookie bowl helps. Okay, so it is on a bowl. I don't know because I'm going to be using full chicken though. I don't think I have bowls big enough, and I think the rice will absorb it. So I need bowls. Actually, I'm going to try a plate, and it's just going to be messy. So let me. This chicken is looking cooked. I'm going to give it probably another 3 minutes while I grab some more stuff. So I can see right here like a pile, oh no, that's not a pile of spices. The seasoning is getting on the chicken, which is actually looking fabulous. I'm going to give this like another 3 minutes while I grab some more things. I'm going to grab some milk and some flour because now that I got that sauce, I got to calm it down a little bit. Let me grab a knife real quick. Check my chicken. That is some raw chicken. So I'm actually I'm going to put it on high, and I'm actually going to put some aluminum foil on it, and I think I'm going to let it go for about 10 minutes. Hi, Murder. So let me get the aluminum foil down real quick. While I get it off my wired whisk. And I'm going to basically kind of bake it for 10 minutes because I just want that chicken to cook. Now, is this unorthodox for curry? I'm pretty sure it is, but this is how we're going to do it. Like I said, I've never had curry before. I'm just kind of winging it from what I have discovered online. And I think it's going to turn out very nicely. So, to get that there, I have it on high. Let me, oh, hello. Probably, oops. Jeopardy, Alex Trebek, which The rest, peach in November. I don't know. Whose line is it anyway? Yeah, where the recipe's made up and the ingredients don't matter. There we go. Some raw chicken, though. I'm not serving raw chicken to my family. So anyway, I'm here. We got 10 minutes on the timer. Talk to me, guys. What is up? What is up on everybody's lives? That's interesting. I'm looking at it steaming over here. Which that's not too bad. I mean, it's letting the steam out, but it's keeping the heat in. And I got sauce on my floor. Hi, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Right there. All right. You're going to act that way? Fine. So, I'm actually really excited because I think I made something that's going to be delicious, and I'm excited. Good thing that's not raw. Gordon Ramsay would be pissed. Happy Saturday. Hey, happy Saturday to you. Nice pants. Yeah, I just got some basic green leggings. So, that's all. Unless I have like a stain on my butt that I didn't know about before it turned on. Then I will totally hate myself, but it's okay, because that will be funny. And this live stream will probably go viral because of that. So anyway, yeah, definitely, guys, if you are still here and you have not subscribed already, please, please, please subscribe. My TikTok is also EmberBurnsBlack. Happy Saturday. Nice pants by Colin. Oh, okay, with Master Cook. Yeah, definitely. Like, I did submit an application to Next Level Chef, so let's see how that goes. Hell's Kitchen. I would not survive. I would be in the corner crying my eyes out. Like, let's be honest. So that hot is looking fabulous. I'm just gonna let it go. Let it cook for the 10 minutes. The rice is ready. I should probably fluff that rice. So while I have you guys here, let me show you how the rice is looking. And like I said, I just made raw, just plain rice, did not season it in any way. So here's the rice. The rice is actually perfect. Yeah. So, boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Alright, and like I said, this is just basmati rice that I made in the rice cooker. It looks perfect, so I'm just going to fluff it. Like I said, the live chat, which I always thought deleted, does not delete. It is forever. So I got that nice and fluffy. This is hot. I cannot believe how hot this kitchen is. So I'm going to put that back in the rice cooker for right now. I just don't feel like dragging the whole thing over. This curry is India, yeah. This curry is whatever I decided it was. There's cold and scorch. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this curry is definitely scorching. This is probably how they cook. I don't know. I would imagine they'd probably have like some kind of mud bowl in India. Oh, really? Now, I don't know. This is my curry. This is how I decided curry should be. I've never had curry before, so I'm anxious. So we got about 5.5 more minutes. I'm going to take a quick drink break. If you can give me 2, I shall be right back. Why is everybody messaging me when you know what you should be doing right now, not messaging me on Facebook? So, anyway, oh, I got this for the rice. I will be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Climate change. Where's the cat? I don't know, she'll pop up when she's ready to pop up. Alright, thank you guys. Sorry about that. So, this actually smells like it's burning. Let me eat this real quick. Woo! Whoa. Okay. Now over here. Turn that off for a minute. Wow. Back! Back! You're too hot. Get back! Alright, we got this. I'm pretty sure this is done. But I will cut it and check it in. Alright, back steam. Alright. So, I'm going to cut from the biggest piece I can see. And this time, it is still raw. So I'm going to put it back on and keep it going the rest of the time. And if that doesn't work, look at my wall. Look at what I did. Oh, you can't see it. There is sauce all over this wall. I'm actually going to cheat and I'm going to let this go. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Soda burp. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to let this go. And then I'm going to put it in the microwave for 2 minutes to kill the inner part that's not fully cooked. Let me get another plate so I can do that. Okay, because the last thing I'm doing is I'm not serving raw chicken to my kids or me. So, oh, that's driving me nuts. Hold on. Look at this. And I thought it was going to be yellow, but it's red. And maybe when I add the milk, it turns it yellow. I will see. Let me see how much time we have left. Just about another less than 2 minutes on the chicken in the wok. And then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cheat and nuke the chicken, make sure it's cooked thoroughly. And then I'm going to thicken my sauce some. I have some flour and I have some milk, which might turn it yellow. I don't know, because I thought it was supposed to be yellow, but it's red, which I'm okay with. Probably the paprika and the tomatoes and the red pepper. So, I'm excited. I am really, really, really excited about this. I think I made something absolutely delicious. And I think the milk is actually going to calm it down a little bit. You don't want the too hard with the cumin. Oh, 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 oh. If it's burning, it's working. Back with a weapon, okay. So 500 degrees for a minute. Yeah, 500 degrees for a minute. Actually, we're going to yeet this into the sun. Idea for first date. We just get together and cook dinner. So yeah, I'm just going to yeet this into the sun to finish the cooking. And then hopefully the sun yeets it back so that the chicken's not raw. That'll work. Okay, I'm waiting for that timer to go off. Still waiting for that timer to go off. And 15 seconds. It's not eating unless you say yeet. Yes. Okay. All right. So we got to yeet correctly. All right. Ready? Yeet. Yeet. All right. So turn this back off and grab this chicken. Shake the sauce off of it. Whoa, the chicken's actually falling apart. So I think it's just this one piece that wanted to be butsy and not cooked. Oh yeah. That seems done, but like I said, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So let me go ahead and put this in for 2 minutes. Because the way a microwave cooks is it actually cooks internally. So go ahead and put some milk in here. Okay. Mix that around. Woo! Now it's turning yellow. I can see where the yellowness comes from. Okay. Got that. And I'm just going to add a little bit of flour. Are you still here? Awesome. I don't know what happened. I don't think the spatula has what I need in it. It's a little clumpy. I probably should have added the flour differently. Or added too much flour, but it's okay. I'm actually going to add more milk. There we go. Actually, I'm going to turn off the heat because it's getting a little too clumpy. So that actually looks quite like curry. I am. Cat's cool. So now, the test. Oh wow, actually good. I'm not impressed. It has a very interesting flavor. And it has a very interesting thickness. I don't know what the thickness is supposed to be per se, but I like what I've made. So, that being said, let me grab my chicken. With the help of Chef McRave. And let's got my rice. Woo! Hot rice. So, actually gonna put my chicken aside for a minute. That's freaking hot. Woo, that's hot. That is hot. Where can I put my chicken down? Okay. Actually, I can move my flour and put stuff away. What was that? Okay, we're good. All right. So, put that away. Move my chicken. Move my steak knife because I actually cut into raw chicken with it. And I just had a light bulb go out. Fun. Let me get some rice on my plate. Okay, so this is like 3 scoops of just regular basmati rice. I'm going to grab a piece of chicken, and I'm going to actually make triple sure this chicken is cooked. If it's raw, I'm gonna cry. And it is completely cooked through. Awesome sauce. I'm going to grab a spoon and I'm going to sauce this sucker up. Which again, I have no idea what the consistency is, but this actually looks pretty good. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take my first bite. Get some rice in there, get some sauce in there. It's hot. That's good. I'm not sure about the rice to sauce ratio. Maybe I should have seasoned the rice, but you know what? First try curry. Came into this not knowing what it is, and I am proud of myself. Love you guys. I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. EmberBurnsBlack on YouTube, TikTok, my Instagram, also my Cash App and PayPal. Stay gorgeous, guys. Bye.